Do you think arguing is a sign of a healthy relationship or a problem?
I mean, we all argue. There are different types of arguing. You know, you don't have to yell at each other. You don't have to scream. You don't have to cuss. You don't have to do all this crazy stuff.
True.
But everybody's gonna argue.
Yeah, it's
Like you argue with
unavoidable.
family, you argue with siblings, you argue with cousins, you argue with everyone. You know, so there's gonna be arguing. You can't expect to be in a relationship and not argue and think that, oh, my relationship isn't great because we're always doing this. Well, if you're always arguing, then that's another problem.
Right.
But you know, all to summarize, you're gonna argue.
Honestly, I think a space where you feel safe to express how you feel is a good space to be in.
Okay.
A space where you can't express how you feel is cause for concern.
Yeah, exactly.
So, whether you want to call it arguing or disagreeing, definitely not fighting, but those things I think are important. It's important to feel like there's a safe space for you to say how you feel and vent sometimes too. Because sometimes it's not just being upset, it's just how you feel or how long you've held something in and you just kind of let it offline out. So it can feel like you're like getting worked up, but it's just how long it's been in your mind and the fact that you're finally letting it out, you know?
Makes sense.
So I think that's healthy. I feel like for the most part, it's just focusing on the solution and whatever the issue is being resolved, no matter what that takes. Because if you're willing to put in the work and willing to make the next step and hear somebody out and move forward, then that's what you should focus on. I have to say, I feel like our moms are right, and it really is this darn phone. I need to spend so much less time in the digital world and a lot more time present in my actual life.
Yeah.
Connecting with myself, connecting with you, connecting with my family.
And it's like it's tougher to balance for us because it is a part of our job. I have to edit so many different things. I have to keep up with emails and brand thing. Like there's so many different things that
So
I have
many
to
different
do
things,
that
yeah.
requires my phone or requires my computer. That it's definitely good to have a balance.
I
Like
agree.
okay, this is work time, and then this is not work time.
Yeah. It's also hard because spending so much time in the way that we have in being on our phones, especially, I hate to say since COVID, but like since COVID, I feel like they've kind of become a crutch and a way for you to not feel a sense of boredom.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it bothers me. I feel like I need to be comfortable having nothing to do or comfortable in my own head. So I'm going to challenge myself and give myself specific goals to meet daily to work against my desire to be on my phone.
That's good.
My phone has me in a chokehold. I'm clutched by my phone.
I feel that way sometimes. A lot of the times, actually.
Do you feel like it deters you at all from your natural creative instincts versus creative instincts that you feel are influenced upon you by what you're seeing on the phone? I feel like it does for me.
I think so. 'Cause sometimes I get caught up in seeing the same kinds of things, you know, especially when you interact with a certain kind of content. You're going to see more of that content. So then it kind of subconsciously makes you not think about as, you know, think about as many things.
Or as freely.
As freely. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
Well, it's a double-edged sword because in a way, yeah, but then I have my film account that I do work on there as well. And on there, there's so many different things, so many different types of videos, and I get a lot of inspiration from there. So at times when I am feeling unmotivated and I don't really want to do this video, or I don't really know if I have something to do for work and I have to do a video for a brand, it's like I don't really know what to do. I'll go on there and I have so many different ideas,
That's nice.
and it takes one thing. And once I see that one thing, it's just, whoa.
Like a
You
spark.
know, I'll have so many different ideas.
I like that.
So in a way, it kind of makes me, it's like a crutch, and it makes me not motivated to do stuff because I'm just there doom scrolling, wasting time. But then in a way, it also makes me more creative.
Right.
And it sparks something in me that I'm like,
Right.
okay, I'm gonna go do this, you know?
I like that. That's a
Yeah.
good perspective. I think it's hard for me because I'm very much an overthinker. So sometimes seeing the way other people are doing things, I start to question if it would be better for me to do it how they're doing it.
Okay.
But I have to remind myself to stay in my own lane.
Mm-hmm.
And I honestly think that I would create so much more if I wasn't constantly worried about that.
Okay.
Like seeing something great and thinking, well, what I'm going to do is not going to be that great because I think it's amazing. And I don't know if my thing is going to be that amazing.
Yeah.
Stops me from doing things. So I
Okay.
think that's something I need to work on.
Comparison is the thief of joy. You just got to do it. Sometimes you just
I agree.
have to get up and just do it.
I agree. It can be difficult.
Yeah, no, for sure.
In my perspective, sometimes it can be more difficult for me as well because I will even compare myself to you and what you do because your level of videography and photography is so much more advanced than mine. So sometimes I'll create and I think, I want to impress the people I know the most, not strangers.
Yeah.
And if I'm not impressing you or I'm not impressing my best friends or I'm not impressing, my mom, then what am I doing? Because imagine you showed me a video and I told you it was horrible.
Yeah, because I do the same thing. But also I'm a self-motivator and I'm a, I critique myself.
Yeah.
So
that's really great.
And a lot of the times I'm pushing my creativity to a place where not everybody will like. Not a lot of the times, but sometimes. So I kind of take people's opinions with a grain of salt because it's like, oh, I don't know how I feel about this, but
you want to impress yourself.
I like it.
Yeah. That's a really great thing. I don't have that.
Yeah. But I know what you mean because I see people all the time. I have so many friends that do videography, like Ryan, and I see his stuff. I see his color grades or see certain things that he's doing, and I'm like, damn, like I'm not as good as I thought I was,
Yeah. I understand that.
But then he sees my stuff, and then he's like, dude, I couldn't, like the way you record yourself, because he's mostly behind the camera recording other people, doing work for people, which I'm trying to, I want to do a little bit of that, but he looks at my stuff and he's like, dude, I couldn't do what you do. You're like 10 times better at doing that than I ever will be, because he doesn't really like recording himself.
Right.
And recording yourself is a whole different
I don't like it.
Ball game, If you practice and you keep doing it,
the better you'll get.
You're gonna get better.
That's true. So more books, less phone. More journaling, less phone.
Yeah.
More leaving the house, less phone. Because I also feel like I'm too much of a homebody and I need to start reconnecting with just nature and being outside and letting that also fulfill me in a way that the phone can't. Even sitting outside, sitting by the fire, watching a movie outside, having a picnic, those kind of things. I'm going to start doing that. I'll make a little list. Teas and things that I need to do.
Teas and things.
Teas things.
Teas things.
Teas things.
I love that.
That I got to start doing on the daily or at least on a monthly cycle. Like I'll check them off throughout the month.
Also, a lot of you don't know our names. And that's Tae. And this is Kay. And this is Kay. And that's Tae.
Yep. Kalyl. Taeler. Like I don't call him Kay almost ever. But I think people are like, oh, well, that must be nicknames you refer to each other by.
I've never been called Kay by nobody.
They probably call you Kay because that's what they see.
Maybe.
But in person, I feel like they think it's different. Like it's
my
almost
sister calls you Tae.
Personal. Well, for me, it doesn't count because quite literally everybody calls me Tae.
Yeah.
Even my hairdresser calls me Tae. So.
Not even my family calls me Kay. Nobody ever calls me Kay.
No, what does your family call you? They call you Leo.
Yeah, Gustavo.
But yeah, maybe you need another nickname.
Suggest some nicknames below, guys.
Yes.
And let us know.
And also, not that this happens an insanely often amount, just a little public service announcement. If you ever see us out somewhere, first of all, please say hi. Like, do not feel uncomfortable. If you don't want to, that's fine. But, like, don't feel uncomfortable. Like, we're not going to say hi to you because we get so excited to talk to people and to actually say hi.
We saw a few people that recognized us at a concert that we just went to. And that was cool.
It was very cool.
Feel free to approach us
if you
want.
Come on up.
If you don't want to, then don't do it.
Yeah, sounded exactly like the lady from that movie that we watched.
Oh, I was going to say Lazy Town.
New in Town.
New in Town.
And
if you guys haven't seen that movie, please go watch it.
Immediately.
It is so funny.
I think it's on Prime.
It's a great movie.
New in Town with Renee Zellweger and Harry Connick Jr. Fantastic. 10 out of 10. Matter of fact, 12 out of 10.
12 out of 10.
Comedy? Check.
Yeah.
Romance? Check.
Yep.
Small town?
Check.
Check.
Plot.
Check.
Character development.
Oh, check. I'm about to watch it now. Thank you so much for listening. We have to leave so that we can now go watch New in Town, which you should be doing right now. See you in the next one.
That was funny.